All right, good evening, Zelda 1 Randomizer fans. We have another edition of the weekly race. We got a tournament tribute to our past tournaments. We are using the Tiumult flag set, Chaos Finale versus Chess. I'm Kairos. Joining me is bbq.gov and the Smilefires in the background hitting those buttons. How we doing?
We're doing great, Kairos. How are you doing tonight?
Excellent. We just saw some wonderful tournament action. Now we get to see some runners in the weekly race. Now this is an older flag set back from the early days of the Zelda 1 Randomizer. We're starting on the start screen, and we're not quite as many options as we have nowadays.
Yeah, so this was, if I remember correctly, the first Z1 Randomizer tournament was in 2017. So 6 years ago, and it used this flag set that was a combination of flags that the randomizer at the time, which was fairly early in its infancy, was capable of doing at the time. There have been a lot of improvements over time. That's a good medium secret to start out. 37. So you'll see a lot of things that you're used to seeing, and some things that you're only used to seeing in the vanilla game.
It was 2016 actually, a little bit before that, and yeah, I mean. We're going to have a lot of First Quest stuff here, because we're going to have First Quest Overworld and First Quest Dungeons all the way across. And the text may be going a little slower than you're used to.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I was not playing Z1R at the time. I don't think I even knew it existed at the time. But the speeding up text function, I think, was something that either hadn't been added as a capability yet or wasn't used for the tournament. There's a second sizable medium secret for Chaos Finale. Chester gets the news about the White Sword. The White Sword within this flag set is the White Sword item.
Yep, and we don't have any Heart Shuffle. Definitely, as I said, First Quest Dungeons, no shapes existed at the time.
Yeah, so it's First Quest Overworld, First Quest Money, and First Quest shapes for Dungeons. So all the way back in 2016, when the randomizer was first in play and used in the first tournament, things were very different back then. You had to get your seeds by Pony Express. And you had to play on a 26K modem, as that's a ladder at Death Armos. Let's see, what other old-timey jokes? You had to play in tournaments on a covered wagon. You had to wear a powdered wig. All sorts of fun stuff.
But that White Sword will be shuffled. Number of hearts pick up 4 to 6. And as we see the brown indicating a First Quest Overworld, could have been a mix, but not in this flag set. It is First Quest.
Oh, and Chaos is $1 short of being able to get that candle. He might just he doesn't have a weapon yet. He's still, but with our runners are still looking for the wood sword. It will be in an open cave. So I don't think this is a flag set that has forced overworld blocked on us. Chester finds a level. That's level 7.
Yeah, the wood sword overworld blocks a little bit older, but the Force Overworld block for Dungeons is definitely a newer flag.
All right, so we're 3 minutes in, and already our runners are taking very different paths. Chaos is prioritizing checking the Lost Woods and probably screen scrolling over to the grave to do those checks. Chester's prioritizing the eastern part of the map. And he'll get a look at the 3 Armos items here, as well as this cave on the coast and the coast item, which is
Red Candle, which we have an Armos item from. And good to note that we do not have blocks of the wood sword, because it would be under a burn bush potentially if it were a flag available.
Absolutely. As we found our any roads, one of the 4 any roads here on the coast as well. Chaos doing a very nice job doing a swordless screen scroll world wrap over to get his candle. So our runners are both checking out where our warps take us today. One takes us to Death Mountain.
We got the southwest corner as well, and the waterfall. We actually have some fairly wide coverage of these any roads today.
That's not bad. Not any of those 4 screens are particularly near start, but that that kind of doesn't make that much of a difference. They'll give you a lot of pre-flute map coverage, which is always what you want early. The good news, as we saw on Chaos' side, the good news with the speed of the text being the speed in the vanilla game is that it's much easier for you to up an A and get out of a door repair charge, as Chaos just did there.
Meet the Moblin close to start. That'd be our magical sword hint.
So hints in this flag set are mixed, which means that they are a combination of true hints and community hints. Is that right?
That is correct. Yeah, if it is a hint that tells you something, it is absolutely true. Otherwise, it'll be one of our many glorious community hints.
Now, were there a ton of community hints back in 2016, 2017? I know the universe has grown steadily over time, but I'd imagine there were a bunch of the ones we see today are probably from around that time period.
Probably some of them, although some of them are definitely, they've been added on as the patches have been continued along, and some of them have actually been removed. A lot of the runner-specific hints were removed at one point.
Yeah, I do remember a few years back that were things like, Savers in 9. Yeah, I don't know that you really see that anymore. It was funny, but it's probably not in there anymore.
Gesture making good use of that red candle to clear the way to that Armo stair.
And Chaos is going to take a look at the hints here. He has some money. He's gotten one troll hint. Gleok returns with the... Okay, Recorder in 8. That's a very helpful hint.
Yes.
I just got to find 8. Well, there's a whole bunch of places it could be. He's going to retry. Okay, he's going to use the retry strats, get his money back, and maybe go buy that third hint. And then retry again. It's a good way to save your rupees. Even though so far we have a pretty good money seed with 37 for the medium secret and I believe 19 for the small secret. Those are really high rolls on both counts.
All right, and middle hint is Gleok returns with the magic boomerang. So, full item knowledge of level 8.
Okay, now that is actually that'll be very helpful for Chaos once he finds level 8. Speaking of levels, Chestjerks found level 2.
Yep, that was found at Monocle Rock.
So because this is first quest shapes, we're gonna have we're gonna have it be the snake shape. For standard first quest 2, as Chaos finds the letter, Chestjerk's going to come back and grab that key here in a minute after he checks this item on the left. There are 2 items in here. That's one of them, the wand. That's very helpful when you don't have a sword yet. And the other is a heart container. And instead of burning that key, Chestjerk's going to go to this screen here that he was in with the Vires and just bomb up, because in 1Q2, unless there is some sort of hard block, you can bomb through almost all the walls.
Yeah, those hard things will be like a right side staircase, a old man, or Zelda's room.
Oh, hey, there's some bombs, Chestjerk. Well, he's gonna. There's his heart container. Now he's just looking for a Triforce. So this is interesting. Given as we find level 1, the western part of the Eagle on Chaos's side. Given what Chestjerk knows now, if he's able to get the Triforce out of 2, we could have first sword, white sword.
Yep, it's right near start too.
And at that point, because you already have a candle, you have the red candle, Wood Sword Cave's kind of worthless. You can just get to checking spots for levels.
Power bracelet on the floor here, level 1.
Now that's it. That opens up 4 spots, and we know it opens up 4 spots because we've already seen the Take Any caves. So that has the potential to be required. We won't know until our runners, or until at least Chaos does the checks.
There's our floor heart in level 1. Just need a Triforce and whatever it is in the staircase.
All right, good news on Chestjerk's side. The Vires go down to a bomb hit, although they don't go down to a wand shot. So he was able to take those out with just using 2 bombs and got a 4-pack of bombs as a reward.
Yeah, the enemy HP is actually normal in this flag set.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah, they does require bomb, magical sword, or silver arrows to defeat the Vires in one blow.
Chester's having to dig a little bit. Oh god, that room is awful. That we gotta hope that's not where the Triforce is. But he's making methodical work of this level 2, slowly working his way north. Well, he's going to get the answer here in a second. It's not. Okay, it's all the way up in the normal Triforce room in level 2.
And these enemy groups are actually the vanilla groups. Are just shuffled between dungeons. So since we got Vires, we have Wizropes.
Right. So does that mean that we among the that's a hard bow and arrow block in level 2? Well, that's good information at least. Does that mean that we have the same number of enemy sets per among the 9 dungeons? In other words, that we have like 3 Wizrobe sets, we have etc. etc.
Let's see. I think so, but I'm not 100% on that. I just know that you'll always see it's going to be the groups that are normally together are together.
Right. Okay. Chester took a beam. He's in level 8. He does not know that there is a recorder and a magical boomerang in here, but if he sticks around, he will find that out here in a minute. Meanwhile, on Chaos's side, 4 hearts were not enough to get the white sword. Oh,
Very
that's
cheap bombs.
nice. That is very nice, especially because you're right by the south coast.
Hope you don't need the little heart though, because it's 20.
Oh, that's a max price pity heart, I think. And that's one off the vanilla price for arrows. Chaos is going to pass on buying them for now.
The red ring silver arrows are not forced to 9, so they can be anywhere.
That's right, that is a flag set. Oh, this is a helpful room. A stair item and the compass. And 10 rupees. Okay, there's our first large secret on the coast. It's a good thing those mediums and smalls were high, because 60 is really on the low end.
And Cheshire has found one of those items that we knew about in level 8. But does not quite get there. Oh.
Well, at least he knows where it is, but still, Chaos is going to buy a blue ring early. This is interesting. He doesn't have a sword yet. He hasn't seen the wood sword cave. I don't mind this. If you know you're going to have to be fighting swordless for a little while longer, I mean, why not make things a little easier on yourself as we find level 5 in the forest?
Alright, take 2. Picking up the wand. Successful this time.
Well, that has to be a relief on Chester's side. That's just annoying when you're right there. You can see it, you can taste it. Oh, no. That's so close.
And the recorder does go to the new dungeon spots, but only if you have a Triforce.
Oh, well, thank goodness for a wand here in this room on Chester's side with these blue landmarks. He's down to half a heart. He's going to have to be very careful. Oh,
Ooh.
he got hit in the doorway. Boy, this combat has not been kind to our runners so far. And he's going to up a save. Yeah, I kind of don't blame him. You got 1 item out of 8.
But guess what? 6 hearts. Guess what Chester's gonna do?
Hey, well, he's going to check this, but then immediate white sword grab. I like it. Oh, okay. We're going to do a little gambling as well, because he hasn't seen that large secret yet, so he doesn't know kind of what he's up against. He's going to do this other check, too, and then if it's nothing, then save scum it.
That is a long text for the secrets.
It is, but he will trade that last bomb for 37 rupees. That's not a bad trade at all. He's going to kill these blue Lionels because they are bomb droppers. 0 for 2. But he is going to go get his... Well, he's going to kill these guys too. But he is going to go get his white sword.
And there we go. 1537. We have a sword. Not the sword everyone intended to get first, but happily we'll take it.
Hey, first sword is best sword. Whichever one you get, it does not matter. Now you can stab things. Okay, Chaos finds a second take any. He's absolutely going to grab a heart here. And let's see, where is he on the map? He is... Yeah, I would finish whatever checks you're doing here, and I think he's going to do the up A save, go grab that white sword if he can.
Nothing more to check at the moment. He wants that sword now. Hopefully he can pick it up now and not have to wait for 6 hearts.
We'll know here in about 5 seconds. Thankfully, that text is, hey, all right, we got it at 5 hearts. Both our runners have a stabby implement. All right, so Chesterk is over in the Lost Woods. He has not explored this part of the map. We know Chaos has on his side. He kind of went here first. But Chester's probably going to take a look at this and then head up towards the grave, which I don't think he's seen much of as well. And Chaos is going to go grab a medium secret right here. Oh, we get a flute spot check on Chester's side.
Yep, R1 overworld spot blocked by the recorder. And today we have a shop. And Chester decides to pick up some wood arrows.
Yeah, he had 175 rupees. You might as well at that point. You haven't seen a lot of door repairs, and you're about to go into a part of the map that takes a little while to get to from your start screen. So you might run into a whole bunch of door repairs on Death Mountain, just like that. So off we go, and Chaos is back into level 1, looking for that 3rd item. And here's our 3rd item. What do we have here? Keep in mind, Heart Shuffle is not on. We have the bow. That's a vanilla item that's of some importance.
Yep, no arrows yet, but Chester finally finds our sword cave and wants him at level 6 here.
Yeah, that is one of the... Yeah, there are 3 open caves in Death Mountain once you get past the graveyard. That's one of them, and it's a really annoying one. To have your wood sword be in.
Yeah, if the wrong enemies are on the ladder there. Chester heats up that potion for the old man to take home. And
that's a nice way to put it.
And first Triforce of the night for Chaos Finale, level 1. We're on the board.
Lightly toasted potion. Yeah, no, I think Chester has to be. If I'm him, I'm going... Oh, white sword along the river. Thanks, lady. Yeah, we figured that out. Yeah, if I'm him, I'm going for full 16 hearts here. Why not? They're all going to be available. And you don't really need anything else. Letter's freely available, so... Got lots of money? Yeah, let's go. All 16. I want to see it.
Now we had a hint that the magical sword is actually near start, and if we've done all of our exploration, it's probably at the power bracelet spot. But I don't think we've had a candle.
Ooh. Yeah. Well, if it is, Chaos is going to tell us right now, because he's going to do this check right here. Ooh, we got stabbed in the face.
Oh,
Sure
called
is.
it.
Nicely done.
It's good when you have the hints, right?
Hey, hints are great. Helpful hints are lovely when they're sprinkled in with community hints. It's fun time.
And even when they're deceptive, it can be you can find enough truth in them.
Oh, 2 rupees short. Yeah, I'd kill everything too. I want to. Give me $2 so I can go buy some arrows. Oof. Well, Chaos doesn't. Well, no. Wait, I think he did get the large secret over here. Oh, he wanted more than one lever because those guys drop a lot of money.
Chester finds the hint shop that Chaos Finale dug out those level 8 hints. Didn't have enough money to really go after them at this point.
All right, so both our runners are kind of traversing ground for the most part that the other runners already seen. So, not a surprise there. We're getting good cover. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Chester, oh, he's going the other way. I thought he was about to hit level 1. Oh, he's might be beeline for that hint shop now.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Let's see. He's gonna get. Now he knows what the other item in level 8 is. He's gonna be disappointed with the hint on the right.
Three short of that one though. As Chaos Valley does pick up those wood arrows after a little bit of rupee farming.
Absolutely nothing from the blue levers. That's annoying. Is Chaos going to go into level 5? I don't think Chaos has seen 5 yet. Alright, there's the 5er for Chester. He's going to go right back at that last hint and be mildly disappointed.
Like, thanks, game. I already got that.
Gliok returns with the recorder. Oh, you mean this recorder right here? Thanks. Record with the record. That's fine. It's fine.
It's like I already know the other item in 8. It's supposed to be Gliok Lurks. But guess now you're gonna dip into this level 7 now. And just trick about to find level 1.
Yep, power bracelet and bow. So all our curvy shaped items are in this level 1, in addition to the floor heart, all of which our runners were able to find in relatively short order. There's a bomb upgrade, 104. Not going to be able to buy that anytime soon, I think.
Yep. And the old man's requesting to be called Fred.
And we already know a guy named Fred. Last time I checked, he was instrumental in creating the randomizer, which we're playing right now. All those many years ago, back when you had to go uphill to school both ways and all that. All right, here's a stare on Chaos's side. 1 in 3 chance this is our item. Nope, it's our transport.
The Dungo's showing the moves against Chester.
Okay, he was able to get back-to-back kills there and refill on bombs, which was his goal. Gets the key and is able to plow through the rest of this end of the eagle and gets an extra key for his efforts.
Oh, a rebate.
Alright, Chester should get the rest of his items here, because the bow's one screen up from here. He's going to kill this room in case it's something. I don't think this was the heart container, but he's going to kill it anyway just to see. Oh, it was the heart container. Okay. I was wrong. Chester, you're making quick work of those blue gorillas who can be very annoying. And getting rewarded with the Triforce, that's a Jet 1 on his side. He is in and out with everything.
Yeah, Chaos had to make that second dip in there.
Oh, the annoyance on Chaos's side. This is the one room that you can guarantee never drops anything, and you have to clear it in order to advance up to the top part of level 7. That's just annoying. Oh, hey, buddy.
We're prepared. We are prepared.
This time we're ready for him. We just gotta wait him out. Hey, there we go. Nice one shot on Chaos decide to take out that manhandler. Thought about arrowing him down, but instead used the... Ooh, this is the gross room. But instead used the well-placed bomb and got justly rewarded.
Alright, just trick finding the magical sword. Have to pick that up later, because 10 to 14 hearts for that.
If I'm Chaos here, I'm down to 2 hearts. I know he's got blue ring, but I would consider trying to bomb out one way or the other, just to save the room state.
Ooh.
He's doing a real nice job moving around, but this is hard. And he gets bailed out with the heart container on the floor. Wow, very nicely done. That is hard to do. That is a hard room in any circumstance. Oh, great, and more manhandlers.
Bombs dropping left and right from these dark nuts for Chester here. And Chaos Valley forces a bomb off the manhandler as well.
Oh, switch to arrows. Switch to arrows. You can arrow them down.
Oh,
no!
Shooting Gallery of Pulse voice here for Chester.
Alright, he can bomb down. I don't think we saw this on Chaos' side, at least not yet. This could be a push.
Oh. And Chaos gets nothing. No bombs from the Red Dark Nut room here.
Oh, but we have... This is our item on Chester's side. In 7, what do we have?
Gotta have heart.
And you know he's picking it up. But yeah, that is the Coast Heart, because Heart Shuffle is off. We know that's the Coast Heart.
And we know where the other heart in is, thanks to Chaos Finale's brilliant combat.
Yeah, really well done in that room. That's just got to be so annoying. Then you get back-to-back manhandler rooms. You're just like, I did such good work in that other room, only to get rewarded with a kick in the pants.
Yeah, he got squeezed pretty hard on that the block formation, trying to, and just couldn't get the man to get in that last arm on the bomb.
Yeah, you did. It's one of those you do everything right, and then just sometimes the game just says, yeah, no, not gonna happen.
And Gesture finding the Triforce here in level 7.
All the way down in the southwest corner of level 7's 33 room map. And Chaos is prioritizing looking up in the top half of the map where there are more rooms, so he may be in here for a little bit. All right, Chester on his side finds level 5, which he hasn't seen yet, and he's going to go ahead and plow through this. He has 9 keys. He's not going to be deterred by a key door here.
Yeah, tell two worlds between the 0 key count for Chaos here.
Yeah, that's just a product of kind of when you find dungeons. I think Chester might have been an 8. Oh, good for Chaos. He finds out where he gets a compass, finds out where that item is. Okay, Chester is going to go back in 5 through that one transport staircase. I guess he didn't like what he saw in that room.
Yeah, Chester did the partial dig of 8, and then did the bomb through 2. So the pick up keys there, here and there. And Raft, level 5.
All right, to answer a question in chat. So if you stuck around after Game 3 of the Random Percent Finals, thanks for sticking around. Happy to have you here for the Z1R weekly race. The question about, because Steerwolf won Game 3, which means we will have a Game 4. That Game 4 is tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. The question was asked, did Fury pick his remorse flag yet? And yes, he did. In the post-race commentary, it's going to be Heart Shuffle on. So that, and kind of not a surprise given kind of how that seed played out tonight. But yeah, Heart Shuffle on will be the flag that is turned on for Game 4.
Meanwhile, Chester finds the Triforce here in level 5. He's going to do a little ladder clip to get to it without having to go around.
Yeah, nice job, patient job with the ladder clip to get there. So if you've not played the randomizer before, and you saw that, the ladder clip there that Chester did, the logic of the game will not require you to do a trick like that in order to beat the game. It might be a nice time save, but to get that Triforce, the layout of level 5 as it's generated by the randomizer has to give you a path that does not involve doing like a clip or a trick. So you are guaranteed to be able to get into that room from the south.
Quite so.
All right, Chester is on the south coast. He has not checked the south coast yet, so he's going to get the medium secret here, and then if he goes one screen to the right, he will get the bad news about what the large secret is.
Chaos has a compass, but trying to find that stair item.
And unfortunately, he doesn't know that it's fairly south in the layout of level 7 as well. He may think, because he hasn't seen up here as much yet, that the odds are pretty good that it's going to be here, but it's actually, I think, like 2 rooms away from where the Triforce is. Oh, and he takes a beam right to the face as he's trying to get out the door. This might actually be good for him. It might force him to go down and continue clearing out 7 and just, oh no, he's going to bail entirely.
All right, CJ back in 2. Time to go clean up
Yep, if you're just joining us, 2 was hard. 2's Triforce is in its regular Triforce room, but it is Goma blocked. So now that we have a bow out of 1, now that we have bought arrows, now we can take care of Goma and claim our Triforce out of 2.
With 0 keys on Kid's Finale side, he might be wishing for a key purchase, but quite a bit short, because I know one of the keys is 100. Don't recall the other key price.
Yeah, whatever it was, I don't think it was cheap. But yeah, he will be. I don't think he's seen level 8 yet. So hopefully he will go in there and nose around a little bit and maybe acquire some of those keys that Chester got.
Yeah, Chester picks up Triforce level 2, and you guys should be finding level 8.
And there it is.
Chester probably going to fall right behind back into 8. Gonna get that Triforce, and probably won't dig the item, since he knows what it is.
Unless he really well, I mean, I suppose the other thing, if he's going full 16 hearts, he could be looking for the heart container out of here. But even for Chester, I think he also wants to finish in a reasonable amount of time tonight. So, gonna grab the Triforce out of 8 and get the heck out of here. Oh, that room right as you enter level 8 is not being kind to Chaos at all. He's up 8 twice out of here with good reason. He's just getting beamed all over the place. Now he can get through that bomb wall to the south.
Alright, Chester with the raft, checking the coasts.
We know our other coast spot is one of our take any's, and that one is just a bomb shop. What, for $3? Yeah, I'll take a bomb. All right, Chaos takes down this Goma. He's gonna get Aquamenus awaits near the. Okay, that's thanks, dude. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep, it's just yeah. Chester's like, do I have max bombs? No. Do I have at least 3 rupees? Yes, I will buy bombs. And we got level 3 now.
Level 3 and 1 at the far northeast Armos spot, which I don't know that either of our runners had checked yet. So. Be interesting to see what is here. The one required item still outstanding is silvers. That we the one required outstanding item that we know of is silvers. There's a heart container, and there's Chaos Finale's recorder, and he's going to grab it presently. Meanwhile, Chester stabs at the Triforce and just says, no. I have another thing I have to find.
Like, you almost got me, but not this day.
That map is pretty useless when we know what the shapes of the dungeons are. So Chester's got some rooms left to go check, but he's going to make a quick work out of those. Well, on Chaos' side, he finds the blue landmo room, and he's going to be very careful dealing with these guys.
Yep, we remember death earlier from this particular room and the shooters.
Wow, nicely done. Nice patient work with the candle to take down the room. He's going to head over here to the Triforce room, probably grab it and get the heck out of Dodge.
Just check back up to 9 keys.
Yeah, in contrast, he's having no key problems. I mean, well, he does find that the Triforce is going to be in one of the last rooms he checks in level 3, which is a mild annoyance at this point.
Question, Chad.
I'm sorry, the item, yeah.
Yeah, there were no book enhancements at this point.
I feel like the boomstick capability is a fairly recent addition. Is that right?
That's been around for a bit, but I don't think it was just not this early.
There's a
I think
wand. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I think the translator and the boomstick came out at the same time, or was it Atlas and Boomstick? It was two of them that came together.
Okay. Meanwhile, on Chester's side, he finds the item in level 3. It's the regular banana. No, thank you. Grab the Triforce. Get the heck out of Dodge. All right, we have not checked this push block spot here. That's just to take any or door repair charge. There are 2 other push block spots we have not checked yet. One up by the fairy fountain in the middle of the map, and the other being the grave.
Chester's at 10 hearts. He'll probably wait until later. Did find level 4 here. Probably wants to get another heart or 2 before checking, but next time he's up in the A's to start, then probably will go and check that 2 screens over.
Yeah, given how long it took everybody to find some sort of repeatable offense, the fact that you now have White Sword and Wand and you can stack those damage-wise, it has to feel great and make it so you're going to not prioritize mags as much. Chester gets an immediate indication of where his Triforce is. He said, that's great, but I want the item out of here. I still need silvers. Chaos is patiently making his way through 2. Meanwhile, Chester is going to grab the Triforce at a level 4.
Probably go in, but maybe decides to just book it. Yep, he is going in.
Yeah, it's not the most convenient spot to be in. So yeah, I kind of get this, and you kind of get started at the top of the map. You can make a lot of progress going south fairly quickly with this weapon outfit you have. So that makes sense. Meanwhile, on Chaos' side, he has to be feeling rich. He's gone from 0 keys to 4 keys in this level too. So that was where Chester got a lot of his keys.
Old news from the old man.
All right, meanwhile, on Chester's side, he's seeing a lot of rooms, not seeing the push block room that he's looking for. He is going to grab this key, get him up to a whopping 11.
I don't think I've seen that hint before. The 10th enemy has the rupee, which is a community hint, but is also true.
Technically, yes, you're right. I think I have seen it before. It's been a while, though. I don't think it's 8 years old, but I have seen it before. Chester gets another heart on the floor. He has to be happy about that. All right, and here's our item in level 4. What do we have?
Magical key. Go from 11 to all the keys.
Oh, and he's not going to pick it up.
Really?
Okay.
Really? Oh, how do you do that?
you get all the hearts, but none of the keys? Is that the deal?
I mean, I know you got 11, but I mean, the game can do bad things sometimes.
Yeah, 9 can eat a lot of keys. There are a handful of keys available in 9, but It's First Quest 9. There's 6 sets of stairs and there's a lot of doors. I hope he doesn't need that. You gotta have heart. You gotta have heart, and you gotta have a number, a numeral of keys rather than a letter, apparently.
Well, I mean, in a way, base 10, then you get an A would be 10 of them.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
I mean, base 16. I mean, base 16 is what I meant to say.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
That's been a while. It's been a while since I've done stuff with that. Wait, Chaos is up to 5. I guarantee you, Chaos is not going to turn down the any key when he finds it in 4. There's no way, given how much of a key struggle he's had. He's going to get his heart here and get up to 8 hearts. Okay, he is going to grab the Triforce out of 3, and he's going to do these. I would think he does these checks anyway. He's right here.
Yeah, quite the cluster of levels up in the northeast. All right, so as soon as Chester gets into a place where he doesn't, if he needs to up an A, definitely gonna go check mags now, because it's just a couple screens over, and it's might as well.
Yeah, it costs you no time at this point, so kind of no harm, and no, it's kind of a no harm, no foul thing. He's gonna up an A here, and yeah, it looks like that's exactly what he's gonna do.
I mean, at a minimum, I mean it's gonna save health and time on the Ganon fight.
And 12 is enough. All right. Oh, Chaos gets stuck in a shoot room, the horizontal shoot room that is in level 3. He's going to try and pick up this money here. He knows that's not where his item is. Meanwhile, Chester is going to go back to the any roads. Going to get a couple bombs while he's here. And where's he off to?
He's just checking the coast, the level 4 outrap spot.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was one of the any roads for some reasons. I don't know. I'm probably having seed bleed from the tournament seed.
Yeah, that was where that was. This seed, they're pretty much at the corners. You got the waterfall, West Death Mountain, the southwest corner, and the south coast cave.
Okay, and so Chester's going to go do, he's going to go do Eastern Death Mountain up here. This is an annoying screen to have to wait out, but he's doing a good, patient job and going to use the beams to his advantage. Oh no, but he gets hit right there.
Spoke too soon. He probably got thrown off by the accidental bomb lay.
All right. Well, good news. He can flute right back to 1 and then make his way up there and try his hand at that screen again.
And that fairy will help out quite a bit right now. And he gets a bomb pickup.
All right, 50 and 69 for potion prices. Pepsi's a little higher than normal. Coke is just one rupee higher than normal, but a nice amount nonetheless.
Yeah, CJ already picked up a red potion, I believe.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, over on in the Lost Hill area.
We found our last. Oh, that's 9, all the way up 1 screen west of Vanilla 9's location at Spectacle Rock. So this is weird. So like so when our Vanilla Z1 runners head to 9 as Chaos gets the news about the boomerang in 3, they will typically flute to 1 and then walk up to Spectacle Rock. So if you want to do something similar here, you flute to 1, which is 1 screen northeast of Vanilla 1, and then you walk up to 1 screen west of Spectacle Rock to find 9 in this seed. Interesting.
Which saves you 1 screen.
1 screen. That's right. So congratulations. As Chester gets yet another heart, he's at 13. Will he go for the full 16?
Yes, trying to avoid these snipes. He gets pushed into the cave. And loses the rest of the money. Good news is key count's much healthier now than was earlier.
Oh, yeah. 6 is way better than what he's been dealing with all season. So he has to be happy about that. All right, so nothing useful at that vanilla take any spot. Chaos finds level 4. He's going to enter at the top of the map. He's probably doing a little bit of tracking at this point, deciding which direction he wants to go. He's getting an immediate compass right there. That's handy as all heck.
So what we have left for level 6? You got a lot of West Death Mountain. Not sure about the Forgotten spot or the Fairy Power Bracelet spot.
Yeah, I think that's kind of about it. Between our runners, we've gotten a lot of map coverage so far. Chaos is here at half a heart trying to see if he can navigate his way through this room and try and get maybe a health refill. That'll help right there.
And our tracker Smilefires telling us that he believes that the Forgotten spot was checked in, was junk. Little hints.
Boy, those are pricey hints. And yeah, Chester has no interest in any of them right about now.
Well, I mean, you got the money.
You do. I mean, it would be tempting.
Because I mean, you could get a silver hint.
That's about, well, or you could just find 6 right here and then dig 6, and then you'll have your answer as to whether silvers are in 9 or not.
Do we have any items outstanding? No, I guess we don't. We have 3 spots on our tracker left as Chaos Finale get level 4 Triforce. The one item is 6.
Speaking of Triforces, there's an instant one on Chester's side. Is this our item? No, it's the transport.
Yeah, we got a level 6 and 2 spots for level 9 items. Watch Book be here. We get. Are you sure it wasn't forced?
Yeah, I mean that is definitely possible. This is a potential push block, so Chester's definitely going to clear this. It is. All right, is this our silvers?
It's the red ring.
All right, does he turn this one down? No, he's not turning this one down. Okay, so we know the calculus. All the hearts, none of the lion keys. Got
it. There's no way you turn down that red ring, because, I mean, you can be at 3 hearts with no ring, and it's like you can get instant killed by a number of enemies.
Yeah, that's definitely tempting fate. I mean, I understand some people like to run low percent, but I mean, come on, there's no reason for that. So that means process of elimination, our items in 9 are silvers and book.
Yeah, for some of our latecomers, Chestrick was in level 4, found the magical key, burned it with the candle, and then up and A'd because he was sitting at 11 keys, which he still is at this point.
I mean, if I had 15 keys, I'm still picking up the NE key. There's just kind of no reason not to in my eyes. But if you don't want it, it's okay. I mean, it saves you 15 seconds, I guess. I'll have to ask him about that when he finishes up. So he's about to make entry into level 9 right now.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, boy. Well, Immediate dividends for the red ring. Try doing this on green tunic. I don't care if you have 16 hearts. That is a gross room to have to deal with wizrobes flying around. All right, so in this level 9, as we find Zelda's room, and she's not in it, we're looking for 3 things. We are looking first and foremost for silver arrows. We know it's one of the 2 items outstanding in this level 9, and it's an item required to be able to kill Ganon. That'll be in one of the quick math 14 stairs that we have in this level 9. Second thing we're looking for is the roar of Ganon. Ganon is a noisy boy, and even back in 2016, he could be heard if you are in a room that's orthogonally adjacent to the room he's in. So one room up, down, left, or right. And then the third thing we're looking for is the location of the princess of the kidnapped. She is located in a room that is blocked by a single shutter door. That shutter door will not, if Ganon has not been defeated, that shutter door will not open even if you clear all the enemies out. And if Ganon has been defeated and you enter that room, that shutter door will open, even if there's a room full of enemies in there.
Meanwhile, Petra was found in Ganon's room.
All right, so Chester making some good progress here. He's going to check all these push blocks, looking for the silvers. He finds staircase number 1. He's going to take it. I like this. He's eliminating. There are 14 push blocks, open or push block stairs in First Quest 9. 6 sets of transport stairs and then 2 item stairs. You want to eliminate the number of rooms you have to clear while you're looking for silvers. This is one less room you have to worry about. It's troll case on top of that. He's going to clear this out to see if he can get some sort of drop. He's out of bombs, so that is the main thing he's probably looking for. It's nothing. So he's just going to take this stair back and keep on digging. All right, on Chaos' side, he's in level 5. He will clean this level up here. He'll get his item. It's the raft. It's not gonna help him unless he likes traveling a long distance to get $3 bombs.
And just gotta clear another room to open up a shutter door.
Yeah, this is a situation where having... Oh, he just got a 4-pack there. Very nice. This is a situation where having the bombs would have enabled him to skip this room. But as it turns out, he's able to get the bombs here and exit this direction. Now, this is a single shutter door, so he will clear this to see if it opens once all the enemies are defeated.
It does, and Chaos has found the raft.
All right, with mags and magical sword, yeah, Chester's going to face tank this and then screen scroll over and take care of Patra real quick, just to get him out of the way. There was a bomb drop on the floor, so no need to do anything there. Okay, Chester's getting down to 8 keys. He could have had A, but he's got 8. We'll see what this does.
Staircase number 2.
Okay, and again, he's going to take this. He's going to clear this room out in case this room to the south is, in fact, where Zelda is. He can face tank this and take it out. It's not. So he's going to go south, save one of his 8 keys.
Yeah, that was he had been in the room to the north of that key door already.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. Meanwhile, Chaos side, he's got level 5. All he has left to do is find 6, which we know is on far northwest Death Mountain.
Three stabs to kill the blue wizards with a magical sword.
That just feels nice, doesn't it?
Indeed. And another staircase, and it is transport number 3.
right, and this spits us out in the north central part of the skull. Some more rooms that he hasn't seen. He can bomb up, so he doesn't spend a key here. He can go up and check this room. It is nothing particular. Can't bomb to the left though.
That is a single. Cheshire got already bombed from the south of that room, so that is another one-room staircase.
Yeah, this is what can happen in 9. 9 can lead you in a bunch of different directions, none of which are fun. And you can end up spending a lot of time and resources that you didn't think you had to spend. Just, oh, hey, speaking of the girl, there she is. She's just one room south of the room Cheshire just left.
And she is only accessible from the north.
That's very interesting. Oh, unfortunately for Cheshire, he hit the button that makes the Patras go crazy all the time. This is a push block. Is this an item?
It is the book.
Whoop, wrong item. Okay, so we're not going full 100% because he's not picking that up and he's not picking up the any key. Meanwhile, on Chaos' side, he is on Death Mountain, so he is going to eventually, if he takes care of West Death Mountain first, he will get to level 6 fairly quickly. Chaos going to take a potion out of the Take Any cave here rather than get to 10 hearts. That's interesting. Our chat's telling us we have a roar on Chester's side. When we find the Wood Sword Cave at 1 hour, like, yeah, no, where were you at 9:30 Eastern Time, sir?
Still right there.
Yeah. I mean, in a way, this is kind of a swordless run because you never, you didn't get that. Kidnapped awaits in northeast of Skull. That is true. She is under the R in Sphere, the second room from the top.
Yeah, because we only care about what quadrant that is for those hints.
All right, and Chester gets a much-needed bomb pack right there off the fire and gets another. That's going to help a lot. Okay, well, here's our silver hint. Lies in southwest of Skull, so we're nowhere close.
We got about 6 rooms left to check in that quadrant.
And I watch it be all the way down in the far, far southwest. I mean, it's either down there or it's in the 4th row from the bottom, kind of up in like where the P or H in Sphere is.
Yep, you got the two rooms there. Chester did have a couple doors leading to that area.
And here's one of them. Okay, he's going to take this. I don't know if we've seen this direction necessarily. Meanwhile, Chaos is about to find level 6.
This is the key door he avoided with the staircase earlier. This is the second staircase he took.
Okay, and he can't bomb to the left. So, not to be a negative Nancy, but he had 11 keys. He's down to 4. Just saying. Oh, well-timed heart and fairy. Try to pick that up with there. There you go. Hey, he's got it. Oh, meanwhile, Chaos staring longingly at that Triforce in 6. Okay, never mind. He's going to get his answer. Well, this is the transport. Never mind. But he is going to dig for that item because he does not know if silvers are here.
All right, here we go. New area. Oh.
Wow, and you can't bomb that way either.
Okay, so he's going to probably go left here and check these bottom 2 rooms if he can bomb left. Yes.
Yes. And interesting on Chaos's side, he is gambling that silvers are in 9. He did not bother to check the item in there. That's the red. We know that's the red ring. But he's going to pass on that. Here's a push block on Chester's side here. These are silvers. Yes, they are.
And 1 hour 4 minutes. We are in go mode as we have the silvers. We've heard the roar. We know where the girl is. I did not recall where the roar was exactly.
I don't know that I heard it, but my in-game sound on my headset is kind of low, so we will know here in a second because Chester seems to know the path. Or he just wants to get this in again.
Oh, there's the roar.
Oh, he's all the way in the northeast corner. My gosh. Okay. So at 1 hour, 5 minutes and change, we have our first Ganon sighting.
And he's in a circled mode today, but only 4 hits required. Red ring. 1 silver arrow hit, and we have bacon.
Bacon acquired. He looks just the same as he did in 2016. He hasn't aged a bit.
And we're going to head just straight to the left few rooms and find the princess.
All right. So Chester is going to go over here to the left, and that shutter door at the bottom will open. So get your GGs in chat for Chester, our first place finisher tonight. First on the restream and first overall with a racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 6 minutes, and 12 seconds.
GG.
Given that he, I think, literally saw every stair item, he did see the book. Finishing in 1 hour 6 is very impressive. I'm sure he's mildly disappointed that there were 3 heart containers still outstanding. But you know what? You finish in 1 hour 6, take the win, and go find those 3 heart containers on your own.
Well, Chaos Finale, digging this level 4, just clean up the items before heading to 9. Trying to make sure that those silvers are not buried here.
Yeah, if you have to dig a non-9 dungeon, you want to pick a smaller one. He's going to get the heart container here. That's some good news. He thought about checking that door there, but he's going to pass in favor of this room. And be glad he did, because I believe this is where the item was. Okay, now will he pick up this NE key? You know he will. 7 keys, not nearly enough. Yeah, he's thinking about it. Okay, he's going to save.
We welcome to the booth Chester, our winner, a GG.
Thank you very much. How's it going?
And of course, we have one immediate question. How badly did you think you were going to run out of keys in that level 9?
Well, the memes were strong, as always. But I was concerned, but not really that concerned.
You got down to what, 3? There,
2.
or
I got down
2.
to 2 opening the last door to Ganon.
Yeah.
So is there like a magic? Is there a magic number at which you're like, I've got X number of keys. I don't need the NE key at this point.
I mean, logically, you think double digits should be enough, and it was barely.
Barely.
Yeah.
The 9 definitely toasted that key count, though.
That was, I mean, what I'm curious about is, do I sub-hour without slow text? Because, I mean, I literally full cleared the overworld, full cleared the items, missed 3 hearts, said, F's in chat for the 3 hearts I missed, but, I don't know where they were. I wasn't about to dig level 6 when I...
we saw the one at level 7. Chaos Finale actually picked that up with some... it was a really nasty combat room.
Yeah, I was very happy to find the Triforce end item very early in 7 because hashtag never 7. But I mean, I found the staircase heart, so I guess that's good enough for me.
Yeah, in terms of the slow text, that rupee secret text was quite long.
All of them were long. I mean, at least the door repair was short, but I mean, every other one was. Come on! I mean, if you're watching my stream, I'm like, come on! I know what you're gonna say. Oh, come on, let's go! I got places to go. Yeah, okay, that's yeah. And just imagine 7 years ago, this was the norm. I mean, when back in the day, when don't use the letter too soon. It's gonna cost you a lot of time. That was a thing.
We just found out Chaos Finale picked up Magical Sword at 10.
10. Yeah,
Nice.
Seed's too easy.
Yep.
Well, so were you playing Randomizer back in 2016, 2017, Chester?
I started my first tournament was the first random percent tournament. So I watched the first tournament, and after I saw that, I thought, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna try playing myself. So I probably started in early 2017. I think that's right.
Meanwhile, we do
100% sure of the timeline, but I think that was about when I started.
Do have a couple of off-screen finishes. We got Sigil finishing second with a 107.52, and Sis Crusher with a third place of 108.43.
I wonder if they full cleared everything. It was almost hard not to full clear this overworld, though, given where 6 and 9 were.
And it's like we were, you found the red ring as one of your last item outside of 9. It's like we were thinking, well, is it really not forced to 9 for red ring and silvers?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at my last 4 items. Like silvers and red ring are still outstanding. Where are they? And I knew I was gonna find them eventually. I really wanted to play because first room Triforce in 6, your last Triforce with 66% chance of silvers in 9. But I'm thinking, nah. Last time I took that chance, I was wrong. There's no way it's gonna be that way again. But luckily, the item wasn't deep in 6, so I think I got lucky there.
And you saw every staircase except for the magical boomerang in 8, which you got from a hint.
That's correct. Yes, I think that definitely saved me some time, even though the hint was very long. But I am missing 2 sets of staircases in 9. But looking at my map, I have 10 unvisited rooms in level 9. So yeah, quite the tour.
Yeah, I got your 9 tracked as well, so.
I'm thinking to myself, I was looking for I saw the hints, obviously, and I thought, okay, southwest. All right, do any of these walls bomb me? I'm figuring out why people weren't finishing so soon, because I wonder if that was the only path to the silvers. You notice that one of your last 2 staircases goes to that northwest corner, that one room. Yeah, I have a one-off in the northwest corner. Yeah, I found the one-off in the northeast corner. I found that. I felt bad about that because I bombed 2 spots I didn't need to. I had mismarked it originally, and I thought, I didn't need to bomb those spots. But luckily the bomb droppers were kind in level 9.
And we got Chaos Finale entering level 9 now.
Potato Pony confirming my first races were in 2017. I was right. Thank you very much.
And we got the stat gurus in the background here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The clip that your Piercing Mountain's talking about. There's unfortunately in the second tournament that I played in, a lot of my races weren't preserved because they were on the old Randomania channel, and a lot of them didn't get saved. But there is a clip on the Randomania channel when I sniped JSR by 3 seconds, I think, in a level 9. So yeah, I think this is it.
This is an insanely close race.
I'm very sad. Yeah, this is the clip. I'm very sad that this race wasn't preserved, but I'm very happy this clip is preserved because I was so far behind and just right ordered the heck out of level 9. So, good memories. Well, now I know how Piercing Mountain found it. Piercing Mountain's the one who did the clip.
Oh, well, there you go.
It all makes sense now. And look at this layout. Oh man, this layout brings back memories. Yep, 3 seconds.
Oh, Piercing Mountain saying he saved it locally. I was like, okay, that's so smart.
All right. Just for this moment. They knew.
Be prepared. You must have been a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
Always be prepared.
You never know.
That's right. As I recall, that was the tournament I went 6-0 in Swiss, got the #1 seed, and then immediately lost in the first round of brackets. That was fun. Good memories.
Well, I mean, even back then, back when in 2017, when this was kind of first getting off the ground, would you say that the field of competitors was even strong even back then?
Oh, it was always been strong. Absolutely. There were very, very, very few races, even overall in my career playing. Very few races I looked at my opponent like, yeah, I should beat this opponent by 20 minutes. No, that just doesn't happen. And randomizer, rando being rando. Anyone can win at any time. And B, the quality of the opposition has never been low, at least in my opinion. So
yeah, no, that's right. And I'm relatively new to the community, so I've watched videos on YouTube and things, but it's tough to get a sense of of how what the competition was like back then. It seems like that there was a lot of really good competition back then, so it's great to hear that's actually the case, and that the fields have only gotten deeper, but the quality of play continues to be high throughout, which is great.
For sure. Yeah, if you look back at the very first tournament, because I think they did seeding by the SRL rankings, and it's hilarious because I believe RC Drone was ranked like 37th or seeded 37th, and then just dominated 2 races in a row. Like, who's this ranked 37 guy coming out of nowhere? But little did we know back in the day how strong of a player he was. So.
But wow. I bet you could kick Chester 2017's butt right now, though.
Yeah. Well, I'll never forget my very first tournament race was against Unos of all people. Here I am, crawling into the community like I'm good at playing Zelda 1 Randomizer. Here comes Unos, who was like the #2 seed and an insanely good vanilla player. And of course, we get a seed where it's a random percent tournament. It's mostly vanilla, 0 HP, everything. And he picked up a heart by accident just to keep his beam sword the whole time, and he damn near sub 30'd the seed.
Wow! Oh my god!
I think that race is saved somewhere out on YouTube somewhere. It's pretty crazy. I think I almost sub 40. I'm like, this is my PB by like 20 minutes. This is great.
It looks like so now you found that one room, that first single stair room. And upper right hand corner or upper middle. So find Zelda. Perhaps I'm gonna go the other way first.
Little do you know how close he was to the silvers. But with only one bomb, there's no way he used the bomb on that spot. I wonder because I know I was in that room earlier too, and I took the staircase. I had very few bombs. I think when I went through.
I think you had 0 or 1 in this exact same room that he's in. And he may be going out to bomb to the right here, which would be good for him.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you came from the south. You bombed through from the south there and got that bomb pack. There.
I do have one complaint about the flag set. I'm pretty sure this flag set. I'm pretty sure shuffle dungeon start room. That was not a thing back then. I was kind of confused when I entered 7. I'm like on the second row. I'm thinking that wasn't a thing in the first tournament. I don't think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't a thing back then. But it was a minor thing. I'd trade that for fast text any day.
I think it might have been a thing. It's just it wasn't that terribly long ago where they changed it where the start room used to have to be on the bottom row.
That's what I remember. A thing in the first tournament was because they hid the dungeon numbers. So you're gonna figure out what level you're in by the shape of the bottom row because there's only a couple different options. But so that's what made me think that shuffling the start room. That kind of ruins that whole plan if that's actually a thing. But it was so long ago, so who knows?
Yeah. So if it's that change would make it so it's like level 4, there's 2 rooms it could be as opposed to now there's many rooms it could be from because the start room had to be on the bottom row I think originally.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That sounds right.
So that's why it's like if it's one room off you're not really noticing.
Yeah, and it was like, if you start in the middle and there's rooms to both sides, you may be in 1, you may be in 8, you may be, but if you start off to the left, maybe you're in 7, maybe you're in 6. It was fun trying to navigate the levels that way to try. And this was also the time with it didn't even say level question mark at the top. It just said nothing. It was blank. So I think they stopped doing that because you couldn't visually tell what column you were on. It was very difficult to do. I mean, it wasn't impossible, but it was difficult.
Yeah, I
At
have a hard.
least with the letters up there, you can tell what column number you're in.
Yeah, when I'm watching you guys and you don't have a map yet, sometimes I get confused on which row you're in because of that same thing.
When I was in level 5 and I thought I was one row off. I think I'm marking the Triforce in the bottom row, and there's a door to the bottom. Like, wait a minute, I'm in the wrong spot. But I was about to get the Triforce, so it didn't really matter. But it can be disconcerting when you're a row off somewhere and try to reconcile your map, and you're looking at your map and what rooms have I cleared? I'm so confused. That's why I'm deathly scared of, like, if I ever have to run without a tracker, I don't know what I would do because my memory is terrible. I wouldn't remember anything.
So were trackers, how prevalent were trackers back in 2016, 2017? Were they, I know we have a couple of different really good options for automated, or not automated, but computerized trackers.
Mm-hmm.
Were computerized trackers a thing back then? Did a lot of people track, analog style? How did that work?
I know I've been using Z-Helper pretty much since everything started. So I know it, I know it dates back at least that far.
Okay.
And and speaking of my early races, the second race that I ever did is what encouraged me to actually track the inside of dungeons. Because I don't know if this race is out there. It was my second round race in that first run was against Zardia. And I got into level 9 at about 45 minutes, missing silvers. But I think I had the fifth silvers were pretty likely to be in 9. I spent over 45 minutes in level 9, going around and around and around. I had to clear the whole dungeon 3 full times, and I was so confused as to where it was because there was a diamond staircase near start with blue wizrobes in it, and I had 6 hearts, green tunic, and I wasn't going to fight that room. And I'm thinking, but if I had tracked things, I would have been, hey, you might want to go back to that diamond staircase that maybe has your item. But it took me 45 minutes to figure that out. And so after that, I said, you know what? I'm going to track at least the inside of level 9, because I don't want that to ever happen again. I would never wish that on anyone.
All right, we got some updates in chat, but we do have a few extra places. We have 4th place Moko finishing 113.17, Drew's in 5th with a 117.19, and Pedantic Potato 6th with 120.26.
All right. So while while Chesterk was answering my noobish questions,
did I even answer your question? I'm just kind of rambling right now.
No, it actually did. It actually did. It's good to know that.
My day.
Yeah,
that's my line. Thank you very much. I'm old enough to be able to use that line.
We tracked using telegraph back then.
I know plenty of people who track using an erasable marker board or whatever they use, or a laminated board.
Like a laminated sheet, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I think I tried that once, and I don't have the dexterity to, hold it in my lap, or I don't have enough desk space to put it somewhere. I have to, put it on my wall or something. That'd be pretty cool.
I would be worried that I would accidentally smudge something and then completely forget where level 7 was and be like, oh, no.
And my handwriting is terrible, even with a regular pencil. With a marker, I wouldn't be able to even read my own notes.
Yeah,
and shout outs to the arrow block Triforce in level 2. That was a nice touch.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm thinking about what was actually required in the seed. Obviously wood arrows were required.
Ladders.
Anything else required?
I
guess ladder, obviously, but
there were no overworld dungeon blocks really.
Yeah, they're all red herrings as they usually are. Oh yeah, and shout outs to the Keese that double KO'd me in the recorder room in level 8. That was fun.
Oh yeah, I was like, at least you know where it is.
That's why you don't track and move at the same time. I was trying to track with this. Oh, I found an item. Oh wait, I'm dead. Oops.
And get your GGs out for Chaos Finale, finishing 2nd on the restream, 7th overall with a time of 123.11.
GG.
Very nice run by Chaos Finale. Given that you basically had to see pretty much every stair item in the game, I think Chaos Finale did not see the book and he did not see the item out of 6, but he saw pretty much everything else. 123 is a very good time. As we welcome into the booth, Chaos Finale. GG's.
GG.
Thank you.
GG.
So the one thing I think we noticed overall was the a lot of key woes in the first half of the race.
Yeah, I wasted a lot of time in level 7, and there was a lot of key locks in there, wasn't there?
I think I was spoiled because I did level 2 first, and I came out of there with what 6 keys. So I was never hurting for keys pretty much the entire seed until level 9 when after I burned the any key with 11 keys, like I'm not gonna need this, and then ended up with 2 keys. So that was fun.
Yeah, I wasted like a good I feel like 10 minutes in level 7. And after I think it was like the second or third death, I was like, yeah, it's about time to just leave and see what else I can do.
Sometimes it's appropriate to do that.
Yeah.
How'd you like the wood sword in an hour? That was an annoying spot.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
Yeah.
White sword, easy access.
Easy access, no problem.
Yeah. I got the 4th heart, and I up-A'd to check it. No go there, and then I got the 5th heart. And I'm like, come on, just give it to me.
Yeah.
I actually went back to the flag because I wasn't sure if the heart shuffle on the white sword pickup. I didn't know if that was a thing yet. So I was thinking, do I go back at 4? I better check to see if 4 is actually a thing. I saw it was a thing. I'm like, I got wand and red candle. I'm good for the moment. So I didn't even worry about it.
But on the flip side, mags at 10 had to be a nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say the dream was real at 10 hearts.
I'm sad. I didn't check it till what 12. So
You were 12, yeah.
yeah. Oh well. I wanted to be a little extra sure, I guess.
Because it was pretty convenient. It's like you got white sword already. Next time I feel like up and in, I'll go check it, right? Because 2 screens over.
Yep.
Yeah, toward the end there, when I up-A'd, I think to I can't remember what I was. I went back to start, and then I did something, and I'm like, oh, well, Mags was right there. I could have checked it. So then after I was done, oh yeah, I was checking. Was it the Deadwoods for level 9? So I up-A'd, and then I went and checked Mags. I'm like, oh, well, the dream's real at 10. Sweet.
Nice.
How about those any roads today? They were all over the place.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, and I still full cleared the overworld. Go figure. Didn't matter. Thanks for wasting my time, game.
Full clear overworld, full clear every staircase, except for the one you got a hint for. Oh.
One additional finish we have in the race room. Dr. J finished in 8th place with a time of 1:26.50.
GG.
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 But yeah, with this preset, I wasn't around in the early days of the randomizer, so I wasn't really familiar with Tiumult. So I knew it was first quest dungeons, but I wasn't entirely sure if the item placements inside of the dungeons were different initially. Well, I don't think they are, right? They're not the same, right?
Yeah, they were shuffled. There was a bunch of items that were vanilla anyway. So
I felt like there was maybe some, and I think it was level 1 or level 3.
Yeah, bow and silvers were vanilla for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, now I'm looking at the item list. I think those were the only 2 that were vanilla. Everything else. Was
what I meant was I knew the items were completely shuffled, but the item locations inside.
Oh, the dungeon locations. Oh yeah, it's because cave shuffle is on. That overrides everything else. So when cave shuffle's on, then everything's shuffled.
Yeah, but we did have the white sword was the white sword that was in the flags for this.
Yeah.
Yep. Right.
Yeah.
I saw that.
And then for next week for the weekly, we're going forward in time just a little bit to the 2017 Swiss, and that is introducing the Shapes dungeons to the tournament flag sets of that year.
My favorite, one of my favorites. I like shapes. Shapes are fun.
Helpful
and
hints.
speed up text. Yes, thank you always.
And
please,
goodness.
speed up text. I mean, I need to figure out how much time was lost per cave, and then multiply it by what 60 or 70 caves and see how much time I would have saved with that.
Like, I'm pretty sure the secret, the rupee secrets, was
They
like
were
the longest
so
possible text
Yeah.
that it could have been.
They were
I
so
swear.
long. I mean, I'm thinking that only the door repair was only one line. Everything, it seemed like everything else was 2 lines. Well, the white sword text was 1 line also, I think. But I think everything else was 2 lines or more.
Yeah, we were reminded of the not shuffled enemy groups this seed,
Mhm.
which do get shuffled in the next tournament.
We really needed a question mark or exclamation point for at least one of the texts. That would have been nice. I would have taken that.
All right. Well, thanks for doing the restream tonight, being on the restream, and thanks for doing the weekly run tonight. Any final thoughts on this trip down memory lane?
I'm too old for this game. But no, in all seriousness, thanks for commentary as always, and speed
Yes,
gaming,
thank you.
tracking, and everything else. Always a pleasure. And we'll see you all next week. Actually, you'll see me tomorrow night.
That's right.
I hear there's a game 4 tomorrow night. Just saying.
That's right.
Yeah.
There is in fact a game 4. It is on Speed Game on this very channel, 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. So 23 hours from right now, will be game 4 between Fury and Thirwolf. This is not a sweep, so Fury can win it tomorrow night, or Thirwolf can force a game 5. We have Rick and Chester on the call, which promises to be a ton of fun.
Who? Oh, right. Yeah, that guy.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
If you thought I memed during this run, just wait till tomorrow night.
Oh man, this is gonna be fun. We're looking forward to it.
Yep.
I did get your catchphrase at least one time.
Thank
Night.
you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Gotta have heart. See ya.
Night.
See you later.
Later, y'all.
All right, with that, I think we've covered up everything, including what's coming up next week, what's coming up this week. It was a pleasure. Thanks again to Smilefires doing the tracking, bbq.gov as my co-commentator, and Oasis doing those broadcast stuff in the background.
Absolutely. This was fun, Kairos. Thanks for letting me ride along.
All right. Till next time.